Networks are, by far, my favorite new feature of Titanfall 2, and I wish that more game developers would follow suit in adding identical features to their own games. Influencers and influencer marketing are the name of the game when it comes to advertising video games in today's day and age, and any feature that supports content creators will in turn support the communities playing those games, and networks accomplish that spectacularly. Respawn's vision with networks was to allow cohorts of people to come together from various online communities, seemingly with a focus on forums such as NeoGAF, Giant Bomb, and the like. They were made to allow people with similar interests to find each other, such as gamer dads trying to have casual fun late at night, or hyper-competitive preteens with more X's in their names than years in their age, to come together and play video games in one cohesive group. Networks are basically clans, but with a different name and a much less serious air to them. What I've done with my Twitch channel, and what most others follow suit with, was to create a network within Titanfall 2 that revolved entirely around me as a creator. The network is made in my name, and it's apparent that it's for fans of my channels. I don't think it's unreasonable to say that I'm popular within the Titanfall community, and that there are at least hundreds of people out there who want to play our favorite game together, because of the implication that I am a popular creator in that space. By being able to constantly promote my network on my stream or on my YouTube, and giving people a chance to play with me by joining off of me through the network, it allowed connections to occur between my fan base and I that really just could have never happened in other games. It created an outlet for us to play together safely and easily. If you're a creator, you already know it's impossible to add every single person that likes you and wants to play with you to your friends list. You've got your own friends for your own friends list, and you can't be bothered to constantly curate that and move people on and off that list just so your viewers can join up with you every now and then. Even if you do, you know that you're going to get the weird follower here and there who takes the friend request a bit too personally and is going to start messaging you their life story every 30 minutes for the next 2 weeks until your patience breaks and you have to remove them. Then they just get salty and post terrible, horrible things about you because they're personally hurt by it, and yada, yada, yada. If you're a creator, you've been in this situation many times, and it sucks for everyone involved, and it just makes you not want to add followers and viewers and subscribers because there's just always that one person who takes it way too far and ruins it for everyone else. The networks feature in Titanfall 2, perhaps in a stroke of accidental brilliance, stopped that situation from ever needing to happen. Anyone can play with their favorite content creator whenever they're online without any fuss or struggle from either person involved in the transaction. It's just a great system. Everyone simply throws the BS out of the way and can sit down and enjoy a few games together before parting ways and moving on with their lives. Now, with all that said, I do think this system could stand to be expanded and iterated upon in the future, either in Titanfall 3 or by other developers in other games entirely. And a lot of that has to do with Twitch integration and in-game partnership systems, which I do think tie in very nicely to the network's feature, and is something that not a lot of game devs seem to be taking full advantage of, and they're really dropping the ball on it, in my opinion. Twitch started this nifty new program back in February of 2017 called Twitch Drops, where stream viewers can earn in-game rewards for supporting their favorite games on Twitch. Watch somebody stream the game and get rewarded for it. Games like Warframe, Rocket League, and Elder Scrolls Legends have done this to huge success, and I think it's a small but valuable step to take for any game developer wanting to cement their presence on Twitch. Mechanical benefits to viewing Twitch streams will generate higher viewer numbers. High viewer numbers due to these drops will snowball into even higher and higher viewer counts from the Twitch directory, from random people who just happen to be browsing, which means snowballing into more and more exposure for the game overall. Let me restate this way. On Twitch, as a streamer, if you're in a directory that has a small to medium number of people watching it, when someone clicks on that directory for the first time, they're going to immediately go to whichever channel has the highest number of viewers. That's pretty much straight away where they're going to go, unless you have a female streamer that's near the top. then a lot of people are going to click on that just because it's a girl streamer as opposed to a male streamer, but that's kind of beyond the point. The thing is more often than not, people are going to click on whichever stream has the most number of viewers, but even stepping back from that, they're going to click on the directories that have higher numbers of viewers. If a game is too far down in the directory and people have to click show more too many times, then they're never going to see the game, they're never going to support it, and the game is kind of in a death spiral at that point as opposed to a snowball of success. So by adding Twitch drops, by supporting Twitch creators and making their jobs as easy as possible and as lucrative as possible in playing and streaming your games, suddenly your games go higher and higher and higher up that tier list on Twitch. More eyes get on the game and more sales have potential to be made. More copies can be sold and all that good stuff. It's just a positive feedback loop that can be achieved, but takes a little bit of time and effort from developers. Networks were a really great feature in getting started on this. This was a great well, not a baby step, because that was kind of a big undertaking to make networks happen, but nonetheless, they were a fantastic step in the right direction, but more needs to be done. Take networks, somehow include some sort of a Twitch integration with them, and suddenly you have a really powerful tool for streamers to play the game they want with their viewers, to engage them, to get more people in the game. You include Twitch drops. People want to watch the streams because they can get loot in their games even when they're not home to play the games. It's just a simple system that requires what seems like not an absurd amount of work to get done, and I think it's worth the investment. So what might some of these Twitch and network integrations look like? Well, the big one for me would be identifying subscribers separately from, well, regular viewers. When I play and invite people from the network, it's a chance for everyone from the network, whether they're a follower, subscriber, they've donated $500 to me, $0 to me, they hate my guts, whatever, it doesn't matter. Everyone has an equal chance at getting a chance to play with me, and that's fine, that's good, that's a nice option to have, but sometimes I want to give subscribers priority access, because they are, of course, paying a monthly fee to, well, have that feature. That is a privilege that nearly every Twitch streamer who is either an affiliate or subscriber will give to their viewers. It gives people a reason to want to subscribe, and if you are a partnered Twitch streamer, in a lot of cases, it is your job, either part-time or full-time, to stream and to make money from your stream. It may be evil, it may be selling out to some people, but to others, living a life by playing video games sounds like a great job. And pandering a little bit for some money is not something that is out of the question. And one way of doing that is to give exclusive gaming rights to subscribers whenever possible. So enabling creators to take advantage of that much more easily than using the friends list system, which is just a pain in the butt for everyone, is a great thing. It seems quite simple to be able to reach into the Twitch API and pull out a list of subscribers from a channel. Discord seems to be able to do it just fine. Streamlabs seem to be able to do it just fine. I'm sure that a game developer who is a 10 times better coder than anyone at either of those other platforms is probably able to accomplish that just fine. And integrating that with the game by a simple Twitch link up with, whatever game account, like for Origin or Xbox Live, whatever, it seems, I don't want to say trivial because I'm not a coder, I don't know how in-depth that actually is, but it seems like something that could be quite achievable and definitely worth the investment of time by game developers. Because, again, if you want to get your game out there with influencers, you want them to support the game, to advertise the game, to do the whole 9 yards with it, the biggest thing you can do is to support them and make their lives as easy as possible when trying to play and effectively advertise your game. So what else can you do to help promote this Twitch and network sort of integration? Well, the next big thing for me would be, and this is kind of a little bit more of a stretch, but maybe if you have people in your network who are subscribers, they might get access to exclusive skins or weapon stickers or things like that. that can, again, further promote that content creator, or just allow the viewer to effectively throw more money at the game, throw money at the content creators because they have found a niche that they like and they want to support and throw money at, and just give them an outlet to do so. For example, if you could sell an exclusive elite car skin that is Frothy Omen themed, or if you could sell an elite Ronin skin that is Iniquity themed, or something along those lines for, $5, just like the normal elite skins, suddenly you have an outlet to both support the game developer as well as the content creator at the same time. You have a way for people that want to throw money at it and they want to support a person to do so. If they see a couple of other skins for the car or Ronin, they think, yeah, cool, whatever, that's fine, but I don't really want to spend $5 on that. But they see one that says asterisk, purchase of this skin will support Frothy Omen, or asterisk, purchase of this skin will support Jaredude. Suddenly, people are probably going to be a lot more interested in shelling out some cash to buy that skin. Sure, Respawn may get a smaller cut on it, but at the same time, they're going to make sales they otherwise wouldn't make. And is that worth the investment? I don't know. I'm not an economist. I'm not I'm not a business strategy kind of person, but it's one of those ideas that I think is worth pursuing. It's worth looking at. Digital Extremes, the developers of Warframe, have made Warframe partners, which are basically people who can do a lot of similar things like this. They get access to the Twitch drop system. They get access to some exclusive items in-game for their fans to work towards and get, and all that kind of cool stuff. I'm not going to go into crazy depth there, but Warframe is a great game to look at for an in-game partner program that effectively does a lot of good work in bringing new players to the game and selling copies of the game. Well, I guess not in Warframe's case because it's a free-to-play game, but in selling platinum or enabling just monetary purchases within the game. And even if they don't, they just support more people playing, more word of mouth, more advertising, and just, again, positive feedback loops. Just all good snowballs going up and up and up and building the game up and up. Like, look at the player counts for Warframe over the past couple of months. They've been slowly increasing. They've been actually doing pretty okay with the increase, or with the addition of the Twitch drop system. If you look at graphs showing the viewer counts, you see that the game was kind of trending down a little bit. You see a big spike in viewership as PoE came out, and then you have a slow uptick as these Warframe partners continue to stream, continue to offer drops to people, continue to support the game, and just continue building communities around it. Looking at the Warframe subreddit from a couple of years ago, you see everyone is complaining about the game and being sad all the time, to now, if you look at it, there's actually community. There's clips from Twitch streams. There's people talking about their favorite streamer, their favorite YouTube channel, and there's discussions happening. There's more positivity happening within the community. There's more people there, and it's just overall a happier place. Why can't other developers learn from this and start doing this within their own games? Anthem, I think, is EA's number one chance to hopefully get this right. Look at the networks feature that Respawn has made in Titanfall 2. Implement something similar in Anthem, where if you have, for example, a network in Anthem, and you have a team of 3 people or 4 people, whatever a team or a fire team equivalent in that game ends up being, fill it with subscribers randomly to start off with. And then if you want to cone it down to just friends, then you can do so yourself. But if you want to constantly include followers and subscribers in your games and engage them and just reward them for giving you that money and for supporting that game that the streamer is playing, networks can offer all of that great, that positivity and all that good stuff for everyone. And I really think that it has potential. So any game developer can do this in any kind of multiplayer game, generally a competitive multiplayer one. Well, not a competitive, well, I guess, okay. Let's ignore my elitist definition of competitive, but any PvP-focused multiplayer game, like Titanfall, like Destiny PvP, like Call of Duty, like Battlefield, like Battlefront, anything PvP-focused where you can just get a party of people to play together and go and have fun and not have it be a super sweaty game like Rainbow Six Siege or something like that, it would be a great idea to bring in a networks feature because you want to support the streamers creating content, you want to support the YouTubers creating content, and you want to support the viewers who are watching them, because even though they're not playing your game, They are supporting your game. They are getting the word out about your game. Even if they don't buy your game or ever play your game, if they're watching Twitch streams about it and they're watching YouTube videos about it, they're bringing those viewer counts up and up and up, which with YouTube algorithms and with Twitch directories working the way that they do, more viewer numbers means more likelihood to be seen by more and more people, and it's that positive feedback loop, that positive snowballing effect. You want to get the highest view count on every single piece of media about your game as you possibly can. Networks are fundamental in helping that happen. Supporting streamers, supporting content creators is a fantastic way to make that happen. Anyways, everyone, that's about it for me today. Thank you all for watching, and I'd love to hear your ideas about how to make networks better in Titanfall 3 or in similar games, or how a similar feature could be adopted to other titles. I would love to hear your thoughts on what other ways developers could try to monetize and help out their content creators and make them want to stick with their game for a long period of time, build a community around it, and make their game the streamer's main game. Because a lot of games are failing to do that these days. There's a lot of very lost Twitch streamers out there, myself included, who don't know what to stream because they cannot successfully build a community around anything else besides that first game they got started on, which for me was Titanfall 2, and I know a lot of other Titanfall tubers out there are going through the same struggles right now. So any ideas you guys have, please leave them in the comment section down below. We'd all love to hear what you guys have to say and what you think the best way to go about making the situation better might be, at least from our standpoint. I also have a Patreon set up now, so I would greatly appreciate any support there as well if you enjoyed today's commentary and you want to see more videos like this. But anyways, I'll release you for today. Thank you all for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Take care.